This will be part 3 of our teaching that I'm doing on what about the name Jesus. And when you're talking about the name Jesus, it's imperative that you first of all know that the Creator's name is in the Scriptures that has been hidden from us approximately 7,000 times. We know from the book of Genesis or Bereshit through the book of Malachi, in the Old Testament, or what people refer to as the Old Testament, but is referred to as the Tanakh, is 6,823 times the word Lord, where you see it capitalized, or even some places where the word God, and the English word God is there. That is where the Creator's name has been edited out of our scriptures and been replaced with these English words. Now, the tragedy of that is beyond the time that I have right now to speak about that, because it is a tragedy. We've been his name has been hidden from us. It's been hidden from those, the greatness of his name, and this has all happened because of man's tradition. Now that's one question you might have, is how did this happen? Well, it happened because even back before the Mashiach walked on the earth, that his name, the Creator's name, had been hidden from the common people by the scribes and the Pharisees, and they did this, and the rabbis of that day began to make it they made it actually a violation of their tradition, that no one was supposed to speak the name of the Creator, and if you did, you would be guilty of blasphemy. Well, this is a tradition that has been passed on from generation to generation that is totally in error. It's totally against the word of Yahuwah. In fact, the Mashiach dealt with them severely about this, and he even told them that, if you read in the Gospel of John chapter 17, or Yahuchanan, you'll find that the Mashiach stated 2 different times in that chapter 17, that he had made known his name unto his brethren. And why would he have to make the Creator's name known to them? Is because it had been hidden from them. And because of the tradition of the Pharisees and the scribes, the rabbis, and because of their tradition, they would use the word Hashem, which is a term is in Hebrew means the name, or they would use the word Adonai, which is in our equal translation of that word would be Lord. And so that's why our scriptures, when they were translated or transliterated, they just carried on the tradition that was passed on down by the Hebrews. And when they came to the divine name, the sacred name, they would use the word Lord instead of his name. Now, I'm going to pick this up on our next session, and this is we're just doing short little segments on this because I want to, because most people will listen to a short segment, and then if will to a long, lengthy one, we could make this hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. But we're just going to break it up into small segments. So be listening for part 4. Thank you for your time today, and may Yahuwah's blessings continue to be upon you today and all that you do. Shalom.